Multifamily housing is the industry that we need to invest in right now. For those of you that maybe don't know what multifamily housing is, it's referring to a building or a structure that is set up to house multiple families at the same time. The most common practice that we see is apartment complexes. It's also seen in duplexes or townhomes, that strategy of housing multiple families at the same time. The reason There are many reasons for us to invest in this industry. The main ones that I will focus on is the great demand, the increasing demand that is associated with the population growth throughout the world. And also it's a cheaper and a reasonable substitute than rather than just going out and buying and having that massive mortgage. It's a little bit cheaper option and people like that. And then at the end of this, I will also be doing a company spotlight on Freddie Mac, which is a great company. As stated, demand is growing for multifamily housing units. The current population growth in the world is estimated to be 1.10% per year. If we put a person number on that, it's estimated to be a net increase of 83 million people every year. That is a lot of people that are coming into the world. And if we look at the big picture, 18 to 20 years from now, those individuals are going to need options when they're looking for homes and they're looking for living situations. Multifamily housing units could be a very big option for them moving forward. And not only that, but the people that were born 18 to 20 years ago are also looking for reasonable housing units, cheaper housing units, and those multifamily housing units provide those different options. It's a great option for families to start in. It's a little bit cheaper, as previously mentioned, but it's a great opportunity for us to invest in that because we know that the population is continuing to grow. These people are going to continue to need places to live. And those two factors really play into the decision that I've made to invest in this company. And that company is Freddie Mac. So Freddie Mac is a very large company, but they have a department specifically dedicated to multifamily housing units. That department has made purchases of $70 billion and securitized $60 billion in loans for the multifamily housing. Those are both record-breaking numbers for Freddie Mac. They've never done that much, so it's increasing. Their small business loan program alone makes $6 billion per year, which focuses on properties that have 5 to 50 units, so it's just a little bit smaller than a lot of the apartment complexes that we see. Freddie Mac is currently involved in creating 335,000 units per year, which is a great number. They have a great emphasis on the larger units, known as oversized units, which basically is fit to house 5 or more people per unit. That's seen a growth rate of 11%, an annualized growth rate of 10%. And they've just seen that steady investments continue to grow, and it brings back stable and safe returns for investors. So like I said, I mean, it doesn't get much better than that. Safe and reasonable and stable returns we will continue to get as we invest in this industry. It's a great time. So in conclusion, like I said, multifamily housing is the place to be. It is a viable investment opportunity, a great interest. The population growth is not going to stop. There are going to be more people coming into the world every single year that in the future they will need those housing options. And this is a way that we can jump in on that industry and really provide that for them and to the best quality that we can, and capitalize on that opportunity.